Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jeremy Williams of Bannock Real Estate Group, and today we're going to do a deep dive into the Missoula November 2024 real estate market. We're going to cover a general overview of what's going on in the market, absorption rate comparisons, list of sales price trends, and we're going to finish up with some key opportunities for both buyers and sellers as we head into the winter time. So let's get into it. Let's start with a big picture view of what's going on in the market. Missoula's real estate market has seen significant changes and shifts as we head into 2024. As of November, active listings are up to around 377 properties, a noticeable increase from last year. For comparison, we saw closer to 179 active listings on average for 2023. Now, the jump of inventory suggests a shift towards a more balanced market where buyers have more options. As we look at prices, they're still gradually increasing, but at a much slower rate than what we've seen in the past, especially compared to the peak of 2021. Now, right now, an average home price in Missoula sits around $655,000, while the average median price is at $576,000. So this represents steady, manageable growth rather than explosive increase that we saw a few years ago. For those of you who are tracking the Missoula real estate market, this signals for more sustainable growth as we go forward in the future. Now let's discuss absorption rate, which helps us understand how quickly homes are selling compared to how many homes are available. As of November, Missoula's absorption rate was 3.9 months. It's a noticeable increase from 2023, which had an average of 2.5 months of inventory, and a significant jump from our extremely low 1.12 months that we saw in the height of the 2021 market. So what does this mean? Higher absorption rates, well, it points to a market that has more supply relative to demand. So the pace has slowed down a little bit. Traditionally, a balanced market is about 5 to 6 months of inventory. So even though we're not there yet, this increase in absorption rate is a strong indicator that the market is cooling off slightly. Now, here's some specific data by price range. Higher priced homes, particularly those over $1 million, have an absorption rate of around 6 to 8 months. Now, it is a little deceiving because if you go look at many of those homes that are being listed, there are a lot of to-be-built homes in there. That's going to skew the data a little bit compared to what we've seen in previous years. Now, meanwhile, mid-tier homes, those priced between $300,000 and $600,000, they have shorter absorption rates, around 2 to 4 months, and they're indicating that they're still moving quick. And in fact, in a lot of these price ranges, we'll still see multiple offers in the negotiation. Next up, let's look at the list of sales price ratios, which tells how close homes are selling to their original listing price. Currently, the average list of sales price ratio in Missoula is around 96 to 97%. So if a home sells if you have homes listed actually for $500,000, you can expect to get $480,000, $485,000 for that house. This is considered normal in most markets. The ratio has settled down from the 100% ratios that we saw during the high demand years of 2020 and 2021, when homes were selling at or above asking price consistently. Now, a bit more negotiation is happening. For sellers, this means a pricing strategy is more important than ever. So overpricing your property in this market could lead to longer days on market, and buyers be more inclined to try to negotiate with you. Let's break down some of the marketing activity by price range, since different price tiers perform differently. Properties that are priced between $300,000 and $500,000, there's still a high demand with quicker sales and competitive buyer interest. The price range generally is more affordable for more buyers around the Missoula area, so the relatively lower days on market and higher turnover. On the other hand, homes priced over $1 million are sitting on the market a little bit longer, and the absorption rate is considerably higher, sometimes as much as 8 to 10 months on properties in this price range. Now, part of that reason is because a lot of those homes are in the process of being built or have not been built yet, so it stands to reason it's going to take longer to sell something that's not active and ready to go right now. This trend continues a more favorable environment for buyers interested in higher end houses and properties, and you might be able to see a little bit more negotiating room in these price ranges. So what does this mean if you're considering buying or selling a home this winter? Well, for buyers, the winter market is actually a pretty unique opportunity. More inventory combined with slower sales means you'll have more homes to choose from and potentially a little bit more negotiating power than you would other times of the year. This is especially true for buyers in the higher price ranges where longer listing times create more room to work out a more favorable deal. Now, additionally, interest rates have stabilized somewhat, so it could be a good time to lock in before the interest rates potentially change next year. Now, for sellers, the market's still really healthy, but the environment is changing. Winter typically brings fewer buyers, so working with us to have an effective pricing strategy is going to be critical. Homes are still selling relatively close to list price, but if you're in the higher price bracket, you might be prepared to negotiate or possibly have longer times on market. Pricing realistically and staging your home for maximum appeal will help you stand out. Now, here's a pro tip. Sellers can benefit from the timing of the listings during the low inventory winter months, as serious buyers tend to stay active during this period. In summary, the Missoula real estate market is in a state of transition. Increased inventories and higher absorption rates and slightly softening list to sales price is shaping the market and offers opportunities for both buyers and sellers. For buyers, it's a chance to take advantage of more choices and potential buying power, while sellers can still benefit from stable prices with the right pricing strategies in place. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this update, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. And of course, you can always reach out to me direct. My cell phone is 406-531-1519, and we look forward to seeing you soon.